to be boring. Yeah, yeah. Tell me you ready, Mellow, you ready to spit for the ladies to keep it nasty, dark and petty. If you a pick me, then you might find this upsetting. You say that you're ready, well the joke's on you, get it?
And I think that's a perfect segue because so many women have not had orgasms, and you talk about this a lot on your platform.
That's honestly how I got
That's how you know, because you talk about people with kids who ain't nutted. What?
Yeah, like most women with children have never had an orgasm,
which is so crazy.
That's crazy.
So you
as
let
fuck.
these niggas sit on top of you. Like, okay, one of my favorite lines. Color Purple is a very traumatic movie, but it's one of my favorites.
It is. I used to watch it every day before school.
He gets on top of you, does his business, and you let him put a baby in you, but you ain't never nutted. And I'm not victim blaming or any of the other shaming.
Because that's you a victim. You a victim.
Like, it's so crazy because, like you said, we're so scared to critique or whatever, and we think, and also maybe like a level of shame with it. It's like I shouldn't be having sex no way. So how dare I feel? Plus, it's just so many levels to it. So many women have not had orgasms, and that's just so unfortunate. Like, you know, and I wish better for the girls because I had my first orgasm at 12.
Mm-hmm. Was it the faucet?
It was not the faucet. I didn't graduate to the faucet until I was like 16, 17. Mm-hmm. But me and Righty going to town.
Just Amish with it.
Going to town. Yeah. That's all I knew. Yeah. I didn't even know what was happening. Not acoustic coochie.
That's
I was
so
in there
funny.
I didn't know what was happening for real. I didn't know it was called an orgasm, but I knew if I do this long enough,
something comes about.
Lit.
I didn't come until I was an adult. And this is why. Because when I would feel like I was about to come, I thought I was going to pee. So I would just stop. Like I would get right there.
I'm a fucking squirter. Fuck you.
Purr. But I would feel like
are witches, and I'm going to have y'all dealt with. Because I can't fucking do it.
Say what you want. I'll squirt clear across the room, bitch.
I ain't gonna lie to you. How many nuts you be having at the most? How many orgasms have you had at one time? Like
9.
In one setting, like 6.
Clitoral orgasms, full clitoral,
with
full blown.
I got the satisfier, and that shit. But I be about to die after this.
Well, it sound like you need to get your stamina up, get your pussy up. You don't know if
I do. Help me.
When it feels like you're gonna die, you gotta
be a squirter. You might be a creamer though.
You gotta commit to dying. When it feels like you're gonna die, you just gotta die.
She's like,
I think porn has desensitized me because I watch people were talking about the Superhead and Mr. Marcus video like it was just the best porn.
Who the fuck is Mr. Marcus?
I went and watched it. I'm like, okay, let's watch it. I'm like, this mid-ass shit.
Very mid. It was very mid.
I don't like porn.
What wasn't mid though was his reactions were real.
No, he was going, but I'm watching.
No. His reactions.
No, he was enjoying the fuck out of that.
Real, and I think that is why that video is so real because it was like. He genuinely was enjoying her.
He was, because it's Corinne Steffen sucking your dick.
Well, now I gotta see it. I don't like porn.
I mean,
honestly, like when I tell you it did nothing, I was taking the shit. I think actually just watching it. Like,
you want your drink? No. They're gonna fuss at me.
Yeah, we're gonna fuss at her.
Yeah,
you can give it to me though.
Oh, okay.
Why you get to have two and I don't get to have two? You think you better than me?
Yes, fuck you. No, but like the technique with that, she was doing the fingers. But like after watching Tiana Trump so many times, I'm like, that's it. She didn't put the whole thing in her mouth.
Who are these niggas?
You know who Tiana Trump is?
No, who are these people?
It's a porn star, but she's not one of the ways now. That you a victim. Now she's a victim. And what's the shake and go wig lady? Not Stormy Daniels. That's the white lady. What's
shake and go wig?
Misty with the shake and go. Misty Storm. Misty
shake and go.
Y'all niggas.
Shake and go wig. You get the wig and you take it out the pack and you shake it and you supposed to be able to just put it on. That's a shake and go wig.
Misty, whatever the fuck, saw her as a teenager who obviously was a cry for help, but she saw her like she was like a young hoe, and she was like, "Yeah, we're gonna put you in porn," and now she's a porn star, and it's like, "You're going to jail, Misty. You're Misty Stone."
I say, don't be.
I don't like. It's just insidious.
Hold on. But yeah, you asked me a whole bunch of shit.
Sorry,
and ain't let me answer none of it. So
sorry,
hold on.
go ahead.
Let's go back.
Yes.
All right. So folks don't be catching the nut. Is that what we're going to?
So I mean, I was gonna say story time of your first orgasm. That was gonna be the segue.
Okay.
The people would like to know.
Let's go back though.
For me?
Yes, because we went, and I was trying.
You can ask me a personal question. I'm into it.
I'm answering what you talked about.
Oh.
Like, cause it's only one perspective from the Yes, niggas be weird and you be scared, right? Mm-hmm. That's one perspective, but that doesn't really help the people that are not in that situation where they're not scared of the man and still can't say or have that conversation. Mm-hmm. So let's go back.
Okay.
And what I'm going to say is, one, a lot of people don't know the words, and then to Mel's point, a lot of people don't know that they're not having orgasms.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
And so for clarity, if you're not sure, then my educated guess is that you've never had an orgasm. Mm-hmm. Because it's one of those things that you're like, oh, like when somebody touch your booty hole, you sure. You are sure when somebody put their finger in your booty hole that
sure
was not
am.
your vagina. If you fart and more come out, you're sure when it happens that you just took a shit. Like it is one of those sure things. So if
This nut is a sure thing.
I love Miguel and I don't want him to be associated with this and me.
You just defile anything.
That was brilliant, though. Y'all gotta give me my tens on that. This nut is a sure thing.
You're playing real fast and loose with the word brilliant.
Fast and loose.
Fast and loose, honey.
I'm with her.
All right.
Don't do this. You done pissed me off.
So I believe that like trying to find the words is important, and then also a lot of women are not really satisfied with their own sex life, and they like looking for men to create this experience that they've never felt.
I agree.
They want like these baths and these, you know what I'm saying, touching
Suck
and
my
things
toes
like that,
and feed me
and
strawberries. Yeah.
they-
Well,
they
suck
want-
my
they-
toes.
That's a fact. Toes, don't.
You ain't sucking no toe. You got to get your go. Take that shit to the playground.
Yeah.
You get out of here.
I feel like a lot of women don't even take that time with themselves. So like even with 85 South, it goes viral because I'm talking about 18 to 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah. You said the pussy had to be in a crock pot, didn't it?
Yeah, crock
yeah,
pot
you did
pussy.
say that.
And what's wild to me is that still comes up on almost every interview that we talk about because they're like, wait, but really
Niggas ain't got 40 minutes.
40 minutes, but also it's a whole bunch of women like, it don't take my pussy that long. First of all, no, it don't take orgasm that long at all, but we're talking about good sex. We talking about the shit that they've been talking about for the 90s and we've been sneaking to watch and that thing. Like there's a certain thing that when you see it, you like, ooh, I want it like that. But it don't really feel as fulfilling, which is why when we find somebody that we have like that type of sexual chemistry with, we don't really want to let them go because we want sex to feel like that thing that we've been daydreaming about. Like once you become sexual or just feel those feelings, there is a certain type of feeling that you want to feel.
I was fucking a complete narcissist lunatic, and the Lord himself had to pry me from the binds and chains of that dick. I mean, the Lord had to peel me off that nigga like a baby bell. I turn him loose. I said, I'm never stopping fucking this nigga. That's my motherfucking man. But
You gotta watch out for demon dick.
let me tell you
gotta watch
something.
out for demon
You gotta put demon dick in somebody good. Like it just like I need to know that you had some demon dick. If
I'm
you
a
ain't
sweet
never had
baby.
No demon dick, I don't want it.
The demon dicks come to me. That they just happen my
sniff you
way.
out.
They happen my way, and I think that they can just sniff out that I'm a little cock monster. So they're just like perfect.
Cock
It's
monster.
her. It's her. Yep. They be like, she'll fuck me, and I'll be like, true. Yeah, true.
Well, I feel like for the ladies, like they're not doing that stuff with themselves. So like that's one.
True.
But two, if you've never had an orgasm, then take my masturbation and squirting class. Like we're gonna shameless plug it. We're gonna even get y'all a code.
Don't shameless
Like,
plug that shit.
like-
I think I'm good. I'm gonna see what you're talking about.
Man,
Cause honestly, I'm not poor no more. I'm finna go. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no job, bitch. I'm being there all day. So what she said?
Look at everybody. So like the clip is making its way around me talking about my 30th, because you know my birthday came up, and so it was like, okay, we 31, but last year the memories came around, and I did that reel explaining that I gave myself 30 orgasms for my 30th birthday, and people was like, what?
I'm
And
sorry.
like,
No.
She said,
Hold
"We're
on.
not gonna
No. We're gonna stop.
How long did it take? Was
What?
it like a day?
It was all day. So like I would do like between like 6 and 10 at one time, and then I go to lunch because you got to nervous
I do
after
that.
that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you
I be falling asleep after like the third one.
After the third or fourth, that's the other thing. With the Satisfier, I put that bitch on turbo. Honestly,
stop putting that shit on turbo. It's unnecessary. But a lot of
Mr.
people,
Crocker.
see, this is the part.
And I bought that shit you told me to buy, and then I put it on the setting that you put it on the highest settings. Like, this bitch is a lunatic.
Yes, I've been telling you. I've been asking for.
I almost went through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
First of all, I feel like a lot of people have never like a lot of people, like, okay, we talking about people that never had orgasms, but even I'm telling you that like even people that's having orgasms are not having sex properly. Like just because you have an orgasm don't mean that that's the best that it can get. But
I don't have penetrative orgasms at all. I don't come from penetration.
What time? That's a whole nother subject. So we got to pause right there. That's a whole nother topic.
See,
a whole
we
nother class.
scatterbrained over here.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, people think that that's success. That's the height of it if you have an orgasm. But you can literally masturbate with the same toy and get a different type of orgasm every single time.
Fair.
So when you go to turbo jet, where is the pleasure part?
Right.
Like the
gotta
pleasure
build it
part.
up.
Like that's just because you took the damn class, Mel. She told, look at me. She told us, yeah, because you got to build it up. After she just said her shit be on turbo. No.
I mean,
like,
I know better, but
I know you know better.
I
That's
be kicking it
you
into
been in
gear because
classes
I'm like,
for years.
when I do it, I be like, I'm squirting today, and then I be trying to do
That's
it. And
one of the reasons why you probably ain't fucking squirting.
You gotta not look at it. You gotta be like, I don't care if I squirt.
I don't even want to
I don't care. I don't even want to do
She
it.
keep getting in her car and not warming that motherfucker up and be like, see, it worked. Like, yes, it goes, but there is a difference. How your car move when that shit warmed up is totally different. Like, you don't even have enough pressure in your pussy because you're not letting the blood flow get all the way there. Like, this is some scientific shit.
This is
not
a
no
saucy-
shit that I thought was good.
like,
Like,
it's a scientist.
She's
just saying, look,
a vaginologist, a vaginologist.
I'm just saying, like, the math don't be math, and people be having such a big fucking mouth, like, online, and not even trying to be funny.
What is that for me for?
I'm talking about, like, spreading the wrong thing. Not,
yeah,
and, like, disagreeing so hard that you're discouraging other people, and people ain't got no confidence in their pussy, so because what somebody else said, you won't even try it. You know
like,
what I'm
you
saying?
professional,
Like,
so I would trust you.
that's how I know that I can't be having the type of nuts that I'm having. Because if you would feel the shit that I'm having, bitch, there is no way in hell or hot water that I would not be doing the shit that I'm talking about.
You selling the fuck out of this class because I be thinking I be nothing good. I be having a great time.
Like, it be so,
I be having a goddamn blast.
like, this is why I don't be fucking. Because, like,
What Mike Epps said, I'm trying to see what that be like. I ain't never had no
there be
job.
signs that, like, a nigga gonna have some good dick. And the girls be going way past. They just decide they want to fuck. Like, I get that he's fine, but if I don't see no mannerisms that tell me you actually know what you're doing with this pussy, because, like, if I annoy you, even me not knowing what the fuck I want to eat, you don't have the patience for this pussy.
Oh, it's niggas I can look at. I can't fuck you, baby.
Patience for this pussy.
Because honestly, like, now, because, like, being a freak, you know, oh, yeah, I'm going to eat it from the back. I've been doing that since middle school, Carisha, please. You know what I'm saying? But, like, now, niggas, I need.
It's been, you did what in middle school?
No, that is a direct quote from Santana.
Oh,
Santana was like, I've been wearing Birkins.
I said, let's talk about your humor.
No Law and Order. He was like, Carisha, I've been wearing Birkins since middle school.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Girl, I thought somebody crimed you.
Nobody
Oh my God.
that
Okay.
way.
No.
People think freaky is like a thing.
Yeah, like these windows so told, they don't want to eat no ass.
I don't think I'm freaky. I'm just a silly, goofy time. I'm just down for whatever is gonna make us both feel good. I don't need to ascribe to like being a freak. It's certain shit I'm not into. I don't take dicks at the butthole. I don't want any dicks in my butthole. I'm all set. But I don't be fucking niggas whose dicks can go up my ass in a way that I can function the next day.
I'm
all set.
To come by somebody who dick you gonna allow in your ass. That the size be sizing with black men. Because even on the medium side, I be like, no, hold on.
You keep that cracking away from my butthole.
I don't even like accidental dicks near my butthole. I'm like, hey, this is a classy party. Keep your fucking cock away.
And niggas don't cut their thumb to even put it in your butt no more. Like, yo, why y'all nails dirty? I don't
You're not finna put this fucking cocaine nail up my ass, brother. It's not happening. You need a manicure.
I need a break.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. We can.
But I didn't have my first orgasm until I was like 22.
Jesus. Okay.
Once I ain't gonna lie to you. If you really want to get over that nigga that you with, like, and you know damn well, because a lot of women be stuck on dick that's not even making them nut, right? Like. Yeah. I'm telling you, take this class just to get over it, nigga. I'm just saying, because once you start catching nuts, you're going to be like, boy, fuck you.
Honestly, that's another reason I'm not super impressed, because, like, I got nuts at the house.
What's nuts at the crib?
I got nuts
at the crib.
I don't need these.
And that satisfier don't talk to me. It don't ask me if I'm cooking.
I just got to keep it charged and clean.
That's it.
At this point, I kind of miss all the talking and shit. Like, yeah, I miss
but I
human
hate
interaction.
men. I think we're on different pages.
I believe
our next guest needs to be a therapist, because we have a lot
I
going on
legitimately cannot stand these niggas. For real. For real. I cannot stand.
Do you know any good men?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I do.
Shit.
Do I want them in my home asking me questions?
I ain't saying that.
No.
I'm talking like this.
I know some good men. I think and I've said this before, like men as an institution, very untoward. Just the whole idea of men as a brand, it's very, very just pernicious. I'm not into it.
You be worried, bitch.
But you know what?
Now, you finally got me. What is pernicious? I ain't heard that.
I just used the context clues. I wasn't even about to start with that.
It's like insidious or kind of just like a sinister underlying.
Words that I don't know.
Insidious is the movie with the white man, girl. You knew that.
It's just an underlying sinister, just unhealthy energy. I don't like it.
I have a son. But so when people ask me about how do I feel about him seeing this one day, how I feel about me being a part of making sure as a young man that one day you get your dick sucked, son, you're welcome. I'm doing the work of the Lord. But this is the kind of shit I care about, making sure that he here. Because at the end of the day, honestly, he hasn't started this life with any trauma, and I've been working my ass off to make sure.
And that's you a mother,
like,
no trauma.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody else think. That ain't got shit to do with me and this pussy. But as far as like what my son hears, there has to be a level of clarity if I want something to change. And so like all these other niggas, I don't know who their mama was. This baby, this right here, this is my child.
And that's why when it comes to me, people like, you don't need to have a son. Like, actually, I need to have a son because I can't wait to raise a decent man into this world and teach him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right from wrong. Because when you think about the way like men are like, oh, if he hit you, girl, he like you. It's like, wait a minute, why are we teaching these babies?
I was beating
like,
niggas up.
Fuck that. My first fight was with a man.
See, in the playground, he was on bullshit early.
So I feel like I feel that, but I think the whole thing that's being missed is that men don't know how to love themselves, and nobody has really taken the time to give them that type of attention.
Fair.
So like my baby, like there is not nothing. Like I told him, I said, I think you're the best. He said, I am. I said, well,
Period.
I don't really check him on that. Now I do teach him how to lose gracefully and things like that. Like I don't want him to think anything else.
The sun rises and sets on his ass.
Absolutely.
But like, don't tell him like boys don't cry and stuff like that.
None
don't
of
let
that.
him
Like I can't let him, because at the end of the day, he don't know the difference between a man and a fuck nigga and like him and a man. And I'm not saying like it's always that deep or anything like that. It's just, you know, this is a safe place. So I totally get all the jokes and all this stuff. I just, for me, it's the clarity for him. I didn't went through too much shit to be fucking up over what I'm saying. That's the only thing that I have. I don't care about me sucking dick online or none of that shit, because it ain't real dick. And guess what? Y'all be complaining, don't nobody suck your dick. You're welcome. Now, again.
Yeah,
but I don't think men understand either sexually. Like, just kind of pivoting, like some of the shit that you want done in the bedroom, it's like, are you living a life with this woman that will make her even want to do that shit? Because like, for example, when I'm dating somebody, I work. I'm not like play working, like I'm real working. I am usually taking care of myself. I got to cook my meals. I got to do all this shit. If you think that you're not about to contribute to my life positively and I'm finna be in here sucking the skin off dicks because you just want it to happen, no, it's not happening that way. Like I just sometimes with certain dudes, and I usually end up quitting them around this time, like I don't feel inspired to touch you.
I like the word inspired.
I don't.
That's
like
real.
I
be something.
No.
Give me something.
You do have to be inspired.
I be fucking with people. It's a couple. It's two that I've had that like every time the way that they treat me, and not in my gifts. My love language is gifts, but in the way that they contribute to my life, I'm like, I'm finna suck the paint off your ass because of you.
Right?
Because you make me feel good, and you make me feel like this thing that if I'm not into it, it's a chore. If I'm not feeling inspired to do it and I have to do it anyway, now I'm sucking dick because it's dick sucking time and I don't want to fucking do that. And then that makes me feel greasy because it's like, now I'm doing a sex act I don't want to do and am I victimizing myself? That's a whole nother conversation. It's a whole nother thing. But like, men don't realize the little shit you do. And it's like, the thing about it is, and I date women, it's certain shit I don't want to do and I think it's stupid and I wouldn't need it for myself if I was being courted. But like, if the bitch like to go get her eyelashes done and you got it, pay for the eyelash. If she wants some fucking flowers, I don't care if you think that's the dumbest shit on the planet. Buy the motherfucking flower. Are you doing crack rock? Buy the flowers. Why are we having a conversation about it? Why are we having a conversation about these things? If you work from home and she don't, why is the kitchen still dirty when she get home? That's stupid. And you want your dick sucked? I wouldn't suck your pinky. What's wrong with you? I suck everything.
Now the finger sucking do be, but I don't usually get to the pinky.
You suck me nipples?
Sure do.
I sure do.
I sure do.
For you guys, experience.
I sure do.
That's another thing too.
I do whatever makes the dick hard.
Put boundaries on themselves because like, oh, don't touch my ass, bro.
And
let me touch your ass, nigga.
I'm grabbing that ass.
Head be in the class. I'm grabbing that ass.
You gotta go. If I can't cup it, and niggas be thicker than freezer grits and not wanting you to grab that ass, bro. You got all this fucking cake. I want to grab it and shake it. Let me see it. I had a dude stop fucking me in the mirror because he realized I was watching.
Let me go.
No, you were staying here
and talk about dicks.
Bullet points.
I had a dude stop fucking me in the mirror because he realized I was watching his ass clap. I'm like, you ain't no fun, bro. You Because, dudes be twerking when they be throwing dick. And that thing will move.
It's twerking.
They always have a nice shape.
I love it. They be having them little geisha waists. They be shapely.
Geisha waist.
They be shapely.
They don't have no stretch marks. Say like
Can I
nothing.
sit next to someone else? Because I don't want to sit next to
You are in a crazy sandwich right now.
Yeah, no, you're the meat in an unhinged sandwich right now, babe.
Does it have a bun?
We the buns.
We got some buns now.
Okay, so to segue into something, I mean, it's still gonna be unhinged, but okay, so we are all women with a platform who talk openly about sex and whatever. So how is it with the slut shaming while having a platform? So when you started, like, I'm sure, you gonna talk about dick and you got a son and you got it. So, and even with me, like, I had to pivot my content because like I was trying to be myself and I can't put this shit out just raw. I gotta be Harry Potter podcast, dick. Harry Potter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to sandwich it. Even when I do post something that's slightly provocative, Miss Hogwarts teacher talk. Yes, I like dick too, bro. Like, I can't be my fool.
You did that the other day. Like, I thought it was gonna be about Harry Potter.
Why the fuck would it be about Harry Potter, bitch? I live in America. We ain't by Hogwarts at all.
We ain't by Hogwarts.
So it's annoying. Even like with family. You can't be out here talking about dick. They gonna think you a hoe.
I feel that.
So how did you pivot?
For so long. At least I'm trying to make some money off of it.
It's just not for free.
Because I could have sold hoes, and I'm not.
But you could have.
I could have sold my hoes.
A businesswoman.
And I didn't. So give me a break. Give me a minute.
But yeah, so how did you pivot that when you started? Like because you get I'm sure you did because.
Oh, I still get it out. I was literally just going off about an email I got last night. But honestly, as long as you keep that same energy about like parental molestation, then I don't give a fuck what you got to say. Because people are mad loud, but they loud about the wrong shit. If you're gonna be loud and you got something to say, talk your shit. But you're not as loud when this kind of stuff is happening and I didn't ask for that kind of shit. So honestly, I don't give a fuck about nobody. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't got more than me and you ain't doing shit for me, then bro, kiss my ass. You're a fan. And I appreciate that. Run them views up. Like I honestly
you can't
don't
care.
even. I don't. Because now I'm clarifying the story. If you choose to be ignorant, you know what I'm saying? If you choose, like, it's so many people that take a clip out of, like, I don't know if the internet even understands the concept of what editing a clip is. Like, from an hour episode. It's pieces put together, and it's funny because one sentence will connect with another one to sound like a different sentence. But if you actually watch the show full out. With context, it's just clickbait. And the fact that people have to change their creative agency just to get y'all to fucking listen to something that's not crazy is wild. And so it's like so many people that's literally responding to things that they've never seen from
and they won't go listen to the episode.
Like people literally was like, is the SE content house for porn? I have never in my career or all the dicks that I have sucked done any type of porn content. My content is to teach people with pussy trauma and who need to learn how to have an orgasm.
My pussy got trauma?
How to do that. Like, that's literally what I do. What the fuck does that have to do with me selling pussy? I ain't never sold a slice of pussy. I don't even know what the going rate is. And if you did,
that'd be well within your right.
That'd be well within your right.
It would be.
It's mine. I can't sell it.
But what gets me is the assumption is that I do that when y'all don't listen.
But they use that as a barometer of how they gonna respect or disrespect you.
And that's why my block button be full as fuck.
And the thing about it is, once I stopped worrying about, I always say that I have penis envy, and not that I want a penis, but men get to live such fancy free lives and say whatever they want to say and do whatever it is they want to do. So once I decided that I was going to start attacking my life in the way that I saw men attacking their lives, like, I'm fucking the hoes, I'm doing what I want to do, I don't have to answer to nobody about it. Why should I not be able to do that? Oh, and I'm a platformed person. It's some shit probably being talked about me from 2010, 2011, from last year. The shit is gonna get said either way. Even if I was one of these pinky promise bitches who didn't fuck nobody, people will still make shit up. So I'm gonna get my nuts, I'm gonna get my coins, and I'm gonna have a good fucking time, because men don't worry about that shit.
First of all,
I've dated some whores.
First of all, it's not just men, and you know we gonna separate page. So we just gonna keep doing this. I think it's cute.
No, I think it's fun. It's a good time.
It's
I've got deep-seated daddy issues. I'm
my daddy's a molester. Hi, I'm
my dad beat me. Oh my god.
My dad. No,
there you go.
But you know what? Also, I love to not love, but like, because it's terrible. I love this. We all need help, but I mean, it's not our fault. But like, it all manifests in different ways. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like my daddy issues is not that I hate niggas 'cause my daddy and shit. Like, my dad was the best, but he died. So it's like the one example of like a real ass nigga, and I'll go outside, these niggas is not him. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how mine kind of manifests. Like, y'all niggas suck. And
your
it's just
entryway into whatever your purpose is or what you talking about.
But honestly, but I found a positive way. Like, okay, I get on here, we like, yeah, we hate niggas, and we just like just sit and agree with everybody else shaking their head. But like, we finally have somebody be like, are y'all okay? And the answer is no.
Oh, I'm not well.
We're not well, but it's good to finally have somebody.
I told you my dad tried to hug me the other day.
Yikes,
bitch.
But this is the kind of shit we sit here and talk about, and it's like this is our thing. But also, I found some way to do it. Like my fucking podcast skits, that shit is so healing for me. That shit is fun. Like I be having a good time doing that, and it's fucking funny.
I feel like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm on a good side. Like healing never stops. But I'm on
It never stops.
I'm definitely a good ways in. So I can't even lie to you. I laugh about the same shit, and I still discuss the things I do in the way that I do because I have been to the other side. Like that things get better. Even with slut shaming, it's not always men. Like for me, and like I date couples, so I've had experiences with women where women are sharing the like shit that's not true, or oh, she did this, or this happened like this, and so like that makes it super difficult to, you know what I'm saying? Like what I found is rarely been the men that shiesty with
Girls be haters, especially about sex.
Especially when you're a woman who's living and doing what you want to do. Because like a lot of people can't. Oh, I suck dick. I would never say I suck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like when you living in your truth and niggas still
what's the name
flocking.
on your show?
Misha.
The fucking Mishas of the world.
But the thing is because, and like, I'm not trying to be funny, it's gonna sound really mean, and I've said this before, the girls can't fuck. Because for me, if I got a Ferrari, I'ma drive that bitch. I'm not about to keep it in the garage. I be fucking, and I'm happy about it. So the fact that you don't want to talk about fucking, we talk about the things that we're good at. Bitches who can sing, always singing. Bitches who funny, always cracking jokes. Your bitches can't fuck, and that's why you don't want to talk about it. That's why you're like, I would never. You could never, and those are very distinct
it's like
operative
the girls
words.
who don't wear makeup and want us to feel bad about putting lashes on. Bitch, you can't put the lashes on if you want to.
And it's like you need some little gloss and a little blush.
Look here, Couture. I said, I think I want some lashes. She said, bitch, good. I already left. Damn.
You better get on them tutorials on TikTok.
Look here,
I found Falscara and never went back, baby. I love me some Falscara, honey.
But yeah, you know, women also, I feel like I've had more, well, I think it might be 50-50, but just like slut shaming for men and women. It'd be like a slick shit, like, girl, oh, you fucked him? Like, no.
And then I don't like when I get slut shamed about particular dudes, because it's like, this nigga is a slut. What you mad at me for? It's him. This what he do. What was him? Like, what's his name? You can't be. Everybody fucks him. It's a rite of passage. What are we talking to me about it for?
My thing in undergrad, because like bitches would be beefed out with me over it. Like, he's fucking all of Tallahassee.
I'm not finna beef with you over no hoe. That's just what it is.
This the one.
Did I take your day?
No, honestly, when Summer Walker said mad at the fact that it's me, is it because it's me? So everybody else get the fucking but me.
I want some. I can't have none. Baby can't have no Christmas.
Baby can't have no dick.
I want some. Baby can't have no dick. Damn.
Baby can't have
I've been hearing about it. I'd like to try. Excuse me.
First of all, I don't like trying dick that I heard about.
Shit.
Depends on what you heard.
The bitches be talking the dicks up, honey. And sometimes I got to go see.
If y'all passing a lot of niggas around, but y'all ain't really talking about the dick slapping, then bitch, y'all just stupid.
Then sometimes it's
y'all
like,
all like him.
Sometimes niggas just a fun time, and the girls be fucking the dudes because they're a fun person to be around, and the sex just comes with
sometimes
it.
It's clout.
But if girls are talking on that dick, I'm gonna go get me
I just want
some.
to see. If you said it's big, I want to see it for myself. I ain't gotta fuck. I just want to see it. Like, hey, just let me
I
see
just want to look it in the eye. I don't want to look like
Shit being big don't mean shit.
That's why I just wanted to see it. I ain't gotta fuck him. Cause sometimes big, you are hurting me, sir. Like you just
a nigga with a big dick who can't fuck, baby.
You just gonna be in the hospital.
I'm just hurt.
He ain't gonna come see you.
Show like. Cause he out there hurting other people. He out there putting other people in the ICU.
What are you in here for? That nigga?
Darius.
Fucking Darius. So, you know, I've rebranded since undergrad from being like the version of the year, you know what I'm saying? And that took a while because purity culture had me in the goddamn fucking sleep. But it's like, that's what I was raised in. And we talked about this before. It's just it's so hard trying to come out of that and be your best self. And it's like, I'm a very openly sexual person. I don't have nearly as many bodies as I should, honestly. I don't believe in owing men pussy, but it's like, I should have gave you some pussy in 2014, bro.
No, you shouldn't have.
I should. Honestly, I shouldn't have. But for the fun of it, dang, I wish I kind of knew what it was hitting, and it probably would have been that great. But it's like that what if you don't do it, you gonna
It's certain dicks I took that I would deny you in a court of law. I would deny that I fucked you at the Supreme Court under oath. They'd be like, did you fuck him? We've got it on video. No, you don't.
I don't know that man.
I have never seen this nigga a day in my life.
Like, I can deny it, but I kind of like, but when you don't do stuff, you kind of like, it's the grass always seems greener. Like, dang, I should have just been throwing this pussy. Everybody was throwing pussy. Like, all the biggest hoes. It turned out fine.
I ain't gonna hold you. Recently being in Atlanta.
Oh, you run into a lot of.
No, it's a couple experience where I'm like, damn, I'm glad that
I never fucked this shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I see someone do it, I'm so glad I went home after I got that mouth, because I had to walk around knowing I fucked you.
It's some dudes that I actually gave some pussy to. I don't even think I got to the car good before I regretted it. I ain't even got the close. I ain't even closed my door.
You know, you just
real
sit
good.
in the car and the driver with, like, the car ain't even on. You just be like,
like,
I'm about to sit with that.
Ugh.
I know. I've been there. That shit.
And God saw it. That'd be a part of it too. God saw me do this.
I feel like
Jesus.
Instead of purity culture now, like, we already know that shit crazy, right?
It's
like
bananas.
Now the
Yeah.
new thing is like, not boundary culture, but like healed culture, like healed pussy, like the healed pussy movement. And I think that people confuse the fact that what works for me is like what they should be doing. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't be fucking like that. It take a lot to get me to want to fuck. I'm at this point, I'm mad.
You got like a list of rules or something? Because you kind of fine. So I mean, if you
thank you, I appreciate.
You got like an application?
Is
it like a process?
At this point, it's like I'm ready for something different. So like, if you don't have those things, I kind of don't want to fuck with you at all, because it's like I'm ready to get. I want to have comfortable sex, because a lot of the nastiness that like I desire to do, it don't, you know, for women, we don't really get comfortable that very first time. Like, no matter how good it is, you're more comfortable after a while. But if I'm not fucking on you for a while, I never get to do the things. Because like when you fuck somebody
for the first time, you don't know him. Like, you don't want to put your bonnet on. You like you said that you can let your hair down kind of sex. And also like, good dick.
I need a nigga I can fuck in my straight back.
I want a nigga that I want to get sexy for. I'm sorry, but like, if you ain't putting no energy into this pussy, like appreciation type pussy, like I've done so much shit, and it's amazing. Like, I don't knock it, and I can support other women like being out here and getting their shit off, because I know
what you've been there, done that.
Yeah, because I know what I want now, and what I do know is that those things will be better if I have some other things. So now I'm working on like the person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know all the sex shit that I want, but the way that I want it, and I don't want to have to show up as sexual essentials in the bedroom all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
That
like,
can be exhausting. I can only imagine, like, do the trick that you did in the class. Bro.
Sometimes I just want some big t-shirt from the side fucking, and I want it to be amazing. I want to go to bed. I don't want to put nothing on. I don't want to put no glitter on. I don't want to put my leg behind my head. Sometimes I just want to toot it,
honestly,
and I want to go to sleep.
It's just
that's what I want.
The foreplay of like living, the foreplay of like us doing shit that lasts days or weeks, but it's like, if I just met you last week, you ain't did enough to really make my pussy curious like that. Like, I'm
pussy
just,
curious. This
like,
pussy curious.
I'm not. I look. I will absolutely look, but like I need more. And honestly, I have great sex. I'm not talking about like me. I'm talking like with people. Like I'm good at connecting with people I have chemistry with and going with that. So like I think dick wise, I make pretty good choices. Now the personality attached, we working on it. But
we all got that.
Best dicks be attached to horrible people.
Great dick choices. So I'm not lacking in great dick. I'm not thirsty for that. Like, I know that.
But great dick isn't enough.
Great dick isn't enough.
I think the comfortability part of it for me, and why I like to not necessarily be in relationships, because I have horrendous commitment issues, but why I like to spend a lot of time with people, like for example, something that gets me like hot, like, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I want to fuck this person, is watching them like complete something personal to them or achieve something to them. I don't care if this nigga build Legos. I don't care if he beat a level on his video game. I don't care if he build a tree house. I don't give a shit. But that makes me like, you did a thing, pussy. Like, it just makes me feel good to watch a nigga like in a very wholesome way check something off his to-do list, and I'm like, yeah, man, I don't give a shit about any of those Legos, and I don't understand it, but you finished it. Come get some puss, friend. You get you some puss.
I feel like healed people shame people afterwards. Like, I'm healed in however I am now, but that don't mean that I'm trying to like knock somebody else's wholeness or
because they don't be healed. They be fake healed. If you gotta shame somebody because you're not there. Healing means like I know exactly who I used to be, where I came from, and I know there's probably some person, they could be my age or they could be younger, they could be older, that's exactly in the place that I was. So if they are in that place and I'm looking back and I'm like, oh, I'm judging them and I claim to have been healed, you're not healed. What you are is shamed, and you're making shame seem like healed. You're not healed. You're shamed of what you did, and so now that you see other people doing it, you feel like you can't identify with it anymore. Are you healed? You haven't healed because it still affects you. You still feel shamed about it. You still feel small about it. You've not healed. It's not healing.
Yeah. So with you and dating couples and stuff, so I'm sure there have been a threesome or two. What are the rules and the parameters of threesomes? Like, what are your, like, they have the 3 laws of robotics. I may have gotten really a deep nerd bag with that.
Nah, you a dweeb for real, man.
Ain't nothing wrong.
You a big dweeb.
Y'all don't know the 3 laws of robotics.
You a goober ass nigga, but I like it.
Nerds have the best pussy,
what are the 3? What are the 3 laws of threesomes?
Are you asking her? Or you asking
me? Okay. Everybody count. Everybody matters. Like, I don't do that spokesperson shit. Like, oh, only the girl can find me. Like, can find the other woman and shit like that, as if it's not that man dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can have y'all rules about how y'all want to approach people.
She doesn't want nobody with a fatter ass than her.
I don't know, but if I as a woman, I have ass. So I would want somebody to maybe have something I don't have, which is like maybe you. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't no.
Yeah, no, you're pretty stacked.
Yeah, but I will say I don't care for women that are too much smaller than me. I don't want to feel like no
little bitty. Yeah,
no little bitty baby. I don't need all that.
And why is you here? Why you? Because you like this skinny girl? That's what you wanted, and you just dealing with me?
I ain't even that. I also feel like I want, like, you got to be honest about what you want. You can't be picking the type of pussy that you think that I'm okay with you getting. Because in my bedroom, that bitch got to look as good as me or better. And a lot of hoes want somebody to look as good as them or less. And I feel like that means you don't really like pussy.
Bitch, so you,
And why would you want to put your mouth on her?
But most of them not even having threes. They letting him fuck on some pussy. They not eating no pussy.
So that was a perfect segue because we want to talk about that. Because we've talked about this before.
Also, like, if that third don't get no dick, he wouldn't threesome.
I'm not having no boy, girl threesomes. No man will enjoy himself that much off my ass. Ever. You will not experience that level of happiness fucking around with me. I'll do girl, go girl. I've done that and it was a time.
So you say you're not doing which one?
I'm not doing boy, girl threesomes. I don't like my food touching. I don't want to participate in that.
Boy, girl. So what kind? You talking about all girls?
I would do an all girl threesome, and if I was going to die, like if the doctor was like, "Hey, you've got 3 weeks to live," I'm spending that 3 weeks getting DP'd. I'm getting Eiffel Towered. I am interested in that if I'm gonna die.
I ain't even about to die, and baby, it's much harder to
Have
find
you done
that
DP?
Shit. No. First of all, my male threesome like fantasy has nothing to do with me being stretched apart. Like,
I want
absolutely
mine
not.
to be just
like queen shit. Like there is nothing sexier than somebody doing something for me.
True, I want both. If I was to do a 2-dude threesome, like I want to be worshipped, but I also want to be like wrecked if I'm gonna do it. Like I want to be like obliterated, but also like I'm running the show here. I wear the pants here.
To be honest, like I don't want to have to slow down or be so safe. And you talking about getting in somebody's ass, the level of safety and slowness.
No, she's talking about
the ride is still close. We're not getting up my ass. No, it's not happening.
I want to be relaxed.
That do seem like a lot of work.
Like that's a lot of work, and ain't nothing wrong with it. I ain't saying I wouldn't, but my desire around like having 2 men is mostly because it's like that spoiled shit.
I think all of it comes down to desire, because for me, with like, of course I want to be spoiled and the things that y'all are talking about. I have like a praise thing, I have a whole thing, but I happen to have a praise kink and a degradation kink happening at the same time. So like, if I'm going to, first of all, I don't want 2 men touching me in any capacity, but if I'm gonna die, I want to see if I got it. You know, I want to be the little bitch that could. You know, like I want to do it. Like,
if God send that email out, you like fuck. All right,
yeah, if it's like you're out of here, I'm gonna pick my best 2.
Only if you out of here. Why can't you just want it a lot?
Because I don't. First of all, again, no men will enjoy themselves that much off my body. But if I'm out of here, it's just something I've never done. So it's like if I'm out of here, I'm gonna die anyway, and I don't have to answer
but if
for
it's
it.
Like terminal, like you're not gonna have your full strength. So you kind of got to do it now.
I mean, you got to do it.
I don't know, and I don't know 2 dudes because like
the rest is finding niggas who want to do it.
You said what?
Bitch, you gonna need more than 3 weeks.
It's niggas that want to do it. These niggas. The thing about it is they do these trains, which I don't believe that trains are a real thing. I don't believe that. You're having group sex. Like if your meat is out with your friend, you're doing group sex, friend.
Snorgy.
Yeah. If your thigh,
it's not an orgy.
If your dick is touching your homeboy's thigh.
that. I can't play
like that in here. You know I'm gonna pull out.
But see, for me,
actually,
if I was gonna get like DP'd, if I was gonna get like Eiffel Towered, I would have wanted it to be in like the 40s or like the 30s or something. There's no cameras. You can tell people. You can tell people this, and I can be off a fucking pack. Like I could.
Nothing. It gotta work.
Them toys back then were this big.
Them toys back then probably might have exploded.
Like in the 70s,
if you use it for too
Marlon
long.
Brando and James Dean. Was
wooden dildos
splintered in your coochie?
Yeah, man.
But no, it's not like a huge fantasy of mine, but I would do it if I were on my way out of here.
I would love to be a hoe in like the 70s when Marlon Brando and James Dean was really knocking bitches down.
Got in line and got
baby.
yours.
Marlon Brando fucked everybody. I want to see what he fucked Richard Pryor. I want to see what it's talking about.
I bet Richard Pryor, he's a criminal for that cocaine on his dick shit, but I bet Richard Pryor could fuck.
He probably got that sad, like, you okay?
But sad niggas be fucking good. Cause like, you know, they be trying to heal themselves through sex. Yeah.
That Brent Fayez right there.
Yeah. Like, I don't like mommy issues, but sometimes the mommy issues.
Hold on. Mommy issues mixed with the daddy issues?
The mommy, hold on.
Therapy session right here?
Hold on.
We need each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so my 3 rules. So the first one, I gotta be able to like have a voice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like when couples act like that third person is there for them. You know what I'm saying? Like
some servant or some shit.
Yeah, some servant or some shit. Bitch, fuck you. But also like a lot of couples don't worry about the other person's pleasure, and that's why I be feeling like a lot of women be full of shit, because y'all get on the internet and be talking about like how men don't please, but like y'all be a part of and encouraging your man to avoid, don't kiss her and don't this, but then you be on the same Beyonce internet talking about y'all niggas be fucking without kissing. As a woman, you're encouraging your nigga to fuck me, but don't kiss me, bitch. She don't want you to fall in love
because
with your man. If I was an ugly bitch, I could still pull your nigga if that was really the case. Because that's some unconfident ass shit.
Because they, first of all, as a half gay, these bitches don't be liking pussy. That's number one. You're having this threesome. There was a couple that I went to college with. I won't say their names, Melanie. I'm already prefacing that. But there's a couple that I went to college with, and we used to have this big like cabin trip that most of the people like that ran our circles from my school went to. And we went to the thing, and the girl, she looked like she was getting sold up the fucking river. She came up to me shaking. She like she was finna cry, and she like, "You want to have a threesome with me and so and so?" No, this looks miserable. And
are you okay?
And I said,
blink twice if you okay.
Yeah. I said, are you coming over here because he wants to fuck me? And she's like, what? I said, are you? Because I know him. I get his DMs. Are you over here because he wants to? Because I'd fuck both of y'all separately. But this sad shit, no, I'm all set. You look like you finna fucking die. No.
I don't want no nigga to feel like he gotta lie about anything. Like, first of all, I ain't with all that shit. I also don't like when couples be mad about. First of all, watch who you fucking. Because if you see me with somebody, nigga, and you know that he got a girl, I promise you she gave him permission to be there. I promise you.
I feel like you
and if that's the case, then talk about it. Why we want to talk? Because I live this life naturally. So if your nigga is with me, you knew. And there was a conversation. There was all these. I don't like that things are misled when people aren't ready. They living under the covers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they be like fake lesbians and shit. Fake couples be. No, you just wanted a slice of pussy, and if that's what you want, that's fine. But stand on that shit.
I think girls don't be real. First of all, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being clear that I'm not talking bad about men in this instance. Every other time that I'm talking bad about men, I am. But right now, I'm not. But I think that women think that the love that their man has for him, and he can love you and be in love with you, means more than it does. So I think that if you are in like any other thing where multiplayer game or anything like that, you're inviting another woman into your bedroom, that bitch might actually know some shit that you don't know. And you're inviting this person into your home. You don't know how it's going to affect you emotionally, especially if you don't like bitches for real. You don't know how it's going to affect you emotionally, affect him. Not only could this bitch be better than you at sex, she might just be interesting. And you've let this into your home. You've got to mentally prepare for that. So you're doing all this shit and you don't like women. You kind of set yourself up. You don't like that. Like for me, like I said, I would never do a boy girl threesome for my own reasons. But like,
you know your boundaries.
But I know my boundaries. But like, if you bring somebody into your bedroom, you're bringing a human being into your bedroom.
Yeah.
And if a nigga talks to you about, and this I stand on this, a man talks to you about a girl that he wants to fuck, he's gonna fuck her anyway. He's gonna do it with or without you. I personally feel that way.
I don't.
It depends, but sometimes women do oh yeah, we fuck bitches together. Like, bro, you just know he gonna fuck them hoes anyway, and you trying to put yourself in a room crying over the pussy.
You a chaperone, crying in this lady,
babysitter.
Let me get y'all a towel. I feel like
not you, the snack lady, you the candy lady in your own house.
Put the towel on their head or some shit. I also feel like when we talk about like make sure that third person receives pleasure as well, and like make sure you kiss her and stuff like that. Also, is your man allowed to feel pleasure? Because ain't nothing better than good pussy except new pussy. So are you prepared for him to enjoy this?
You potting.
I'm just saying, you so ignorant. I just feel like if you not like, that's the thing. Like that leads me to the other thing. Like the part, like even as a single woman, what attracts me is really how cohesive that couple is, because now I can be myself. I don't give a damn how amazing I am. If I'm not for that nigga, it would not work anyway. Like that's some immature ass shit.
I don't want to fuck y'all if y'all having problems.
If
like
y'all
I don't
having fucking problems, and don't be fucking me if you're not allowed to really enjoy this pussy, because now you're taking something away from it. Like if you not really
be at home,
you know what I'm saying. I will say that I fuck with some couples that you could tell that like she was talking to him and was like, that pussy feel good, and I'm like, yes, for the encouragement, like that. But that's a moment that they should.
Because if I get it, moan and now she mad.
If I get in here and it's weird, now I'm counseling.
I'm just saying,
I'm breaking y'all up.
All I'm saying,
now I'm breaking y'all up.
Don't pick no cake and be mad when it's good. Like don't do no shit like that.
Yeah, fuck that bitch
too. Like, cause also if this
did you see that video where that girl punched that boy? They were in a threesome, and he, mind you, I don't really like the porn, but he was fucking that girl. I mean, he was taking Pound Town. He was taking that lady to Pound Town, and then the girlfriend showed up in her bonnet and shit, very lackluster. You didn't come to play, and he was fucking the dog shit out of this lady, and the girl was just sitting there with her thinking face on us, and she finna hit that nigga as a bitch. You would hit a nigga. She finna hit that nigga, and she wide-eyed on that nigga and knocked the shit out of him. And I'm like, but why would you agree to? First of all, if I come to a threesome and a bitch is in her bonnet, me and my pussy are going home. I'm not
commit to this shit.
No,
present yourself nicely.
Because now this is not my fantasy. You got your Kroger outfit on. You got your maid outfit on like you always do. I am out of here. No, baby, I'm on set.
You can put some foundation on. You gonna come put me in this threesome.
You better have on your 40-inch bust down. You better have some curls, some romance curls. I want to be wined and dined.
Now I feel like
it's fucking
also
bonnet.
Threesome sex be nastier than regular sex, so you really should not be. You're not doing this to get it off. Like you gonna see something that's gonna scar you. Like I can't imagine having a lukewarm threesome. Like threesomes, it's more bodies, it's more energy, and the fact that it's not nasty. Like people be having lukewarm.
It's too wet. It's too saucy for me. It's too many potions.
I'm Samia and Talley. I've had threesomes all day. I mean, threesomes. I can tell you about all the threesomes.
Ain't nobody tell you to be boring.
Fuck y'all, man. I'm trying to
take that boy and go find y'all somebody.
Yeah, you know they gonna find somebody and she gonna be making jokes. And
you are. Oh yeah, you're making jokes.
So pussy out.
It's like she gonna be like, wait, what? And you
I don't know. I don't know if I can see it. I don't know if I can see a nigga I love fuck somebody else with my eyes. Like for example, like
you better do it good.
When I'm dating dudes, like I don't mind if they date other people. But if I see you out with another bitch, I'm flipping the table over, and I've done it. Like in theory, I'm fine with you dating other bitches. I'm insane.
We can walk in it over here.
I know my niggas date other bitches, and I'm fine with it.
Other bitches, she better be fine. Don't embarrass me.
I have been out and seen one of my niggas with another bitch, and like I've been physically. Oh, she was gorgeous. My niggas got taste. This bitch was eating. She was sitting skinny. She just had a waist.
Oh, damn.
She was fucking skinny, and she was drinking something classy that wasn't whiskey, and she was like using her fork to eat her chicken wings. I'm like, who is this bitch? What is going on?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Happening?
I like when a sexy ass woman is. I'm more comfortable around attractive women.
Yeah, I hate ugly hoes. Oh, for sure.
I'm more attracted by that, but like I like confident. Like when it comes to other women, I'm attracted to confidence.
I don't like when my niggas are out with bitches that are the opposite of me, and that's a huge insecurity for me.
They want another. They don't need
another you. And I know that makes sense. Y'all picking up what you're putting down. I'm crazy. When I see,
I'm the drama.
No, it's me. I'm the problem. But like, I will see know of like the bitches that like my niggas are dating. And mind you, I have commitment issues, so I tell niggas all the time, I'm seeing other niggas. I might not be fucking other people, but I'm seeing other niggas. But like when it's a girl that is like the complete opposite of me, I'm like.
Oh, so you just want peace.
Oh, so you just want peaceful bitches that wear glasses and read books and shit with short lashes and short nails. Oh, so you want peace now? I'm too chaotic for you? I can't handle it.
Not the short nails.
I can't handle it. Oh, so you just want a short almond nail wearing bitch. Like, it just bothers me. I don't like it. I'm not into it.
That's fair.
I need to go see the lady, huh?
Honestly, I feel like we need to leave here and just go.
I need to go right to the lady when I leave here.
Let's go. But this has been great. I think it's time to wrap up.
Yeah, I think it is too, because you got to get out of here.
Our chaos has been chaosing.
Yes.
I hope there were at least 3 gems in here.
Yeah, I think so. We had a great time.
I gotta listen to it again because she said a lot of things. That
She over here. She's gonna go in your prayer closet for this one here. She is.
I'm not wrapped up good at all.
It's all right. You are who you are. You're doing something with it. So
I'm doing the best I goddamn can. I should have been a crazy person in the middle of the street ringing a bell and break dancing in Piedmont Park. I'm doing the best I goddamn can. I barely made it, so I'm here.
No, but honestly, I feel like it's great because we honestly just be sitting here on the phone for 2 hours.
We do.
Week. So this is way better.
Yeah, it's way better.
Because now that we sit here with a third person, I'm like, damn, we don't be having normal conversations.
We don't. We be really getting dark.
Is it us? Are we the drama?
Are we?
Oh, I'm the drama.
Yeah, we are.
No, it's me.
Everybody need a little place to be seen. But thank you.
Okay.
Coming.
Bye.
Hold on. Oh, you gotta plug your shit.
Yeah, sorry.
Plugging off.
Oh, yeah, you got it. Go ahead. No, I'm gonna step back. Go ahead. You got it. You got it.
Go ahead.
Fuck us.
No, I'm gonna lean back in my chair. Actually, no, because my stomach, it just don't look good. So.
You look good as fuck.
Do it like this so your leg covered.
We letting our booties out without me?
We came with our ass out. You the one with the flannel on.
Stop talking about my flannel. Look here.
Okay, do your plug. I'm listening.
Not Just Another Sex Podcast.
Yes.
Wait, it's Not Just Another Sex Pod on Instagram. SE Content House.
I follow the things.
Maya Bugsy. I'm trying to remember.
Sexual Essentials.
They deleted it again.
Again?
Can you famous? Can you call the people?
I'm trying to call my damn self. They deleted you again?
Girl, and I don't be doing what's so wild is I be wearing flannels across my ass. This girl look here, I told my
It's
homegirl.
because you black. It's literally, the app is racist.
People we got thigh high socks, buy them too. Everything, all the
Socks
business.
are good.
Y'all got thigh high
The thigh
socks for
high
fat
socks
thighs?
it's for thick
For
thighs.
thick, I got
They
them.
fire as fuck. Like they fire.
I don't never see you. You don't never wear nothing sexy around me. When you get thigh high socks,
Oh,
don't ignore me. When you get thigh high socks, you'll never wear nothing hot around me. You come here in your cargo pants. I ain't never seen you in no thigh high socks, covering everything up.
Invite me over for some food and some
I
drinks.
said I would make the
You be hanging with your
pasta.
other friends.
That's
then maybe you
fine.
can see me some thigh high socks.
You go. If I make some pasta, you gonna come over in some thigh high socks. It's gonna get playfully gay. I'm not gonna touch you, but I'm gonna make the comments.
It's like an agreement.
You gonna make? Do you wear the socks?
Yes.
What say you,
Fine.
Bill? She
As long as I
says
get my
yes.
pasta,
She
bitch.
says she accepts.
She gonna get her pasta.
My people talk to your people to get a date.
But yes.
All right, but yeah, tap in. Make sure that y'all use
And we're gonna have a code.
I'm about to say, yeah, I'm gonna give it to him now. Code NJASP, Not Just Another Sex Podcast, for 50% off the dick riding class, the mouth master class, and the masturbation squirting. So if you don't know how to suck, you don't know how to ride.
You gotta be a nice to niggas class.
We call that therapy.
Ugh.
No.
Oh, brother.
I know, but they said
Honestly, no. I said I hated.
Are you
niggas
still
in
with the boy
therapy, and
therapist?
They made me get a boy therapist. He's a grown man. He's actually I actually really like him, but I don't know. I hope I don't jinx it by saying something nice about a man publicly. But like he's really nice.
Better than men.
But no, I'm giving you
He's
your
great.
flowers. It's so, and I just met you, so congratulations on the podcast.
Thank you.
You know, me and Mel been rocking for a long time.
I know.
We literally been supporting.
She
each
told
other's
me
broke
something
dreams for a
she
very
went
long
to.
time.
Something she went to where she saw somebody squirt across the room. I was like,
Oh,
well,
oh,
Yeah, we
Why
can
wasn't
talk
I
about
invited?
sex. I
Our
mean,
show.
projectile squirt.
Oh yeah,
But we gotta do like an actual lunch or
No, we
something.
could do a sex. We could do a sex episode. You know, a sex. This wasn't sex. This was.
We
talking.
really we just talking. We could
we could do a pussy
the
episode.
people
I
like
can bring
it.
the
no, you got me all riled up. I'm
No,
ready
you
to go
have to
just
bring
munch
it.
him.
You know- to
I
bring
was
the
like,
pussies
dang, I
out.
hope she bring her pussy pup, but you didn't bring it.
You got a
You
pussy
said something
pup?
about trauma.
I mean, we said we was talking about stuff, but I thought
I brought the pussy that you asked me to bring.
Then, okay, next time bring the pup because he seems like not he, it's the girl. She seems like a nice guy.
You can just keep the puppet on you for like
It
purposes.
should be in your
It's
trunk
in
at
my
all
pocket.
times. You
I
never know when you're
should.
gonna need your pussy
I
puppet.
never know when I'm gonna need my
Never
extra
know when you're
pussy.
gonna need your
Pussy
pussy
puppet,
puppet.
that's the name.
I want one so I can point to it when niggas is wrong. Cause why you look at my labia? I just want to point to it. No, right here.
But thank you, Samia, for coming. This has been so chaotic.
I had so much fun.
But I had a blast. This is our first
I had a
guest, so
blast.
just yeah, y'all.
First.
Okay, bye.